Hi, I'm Iain Brooks, the Product Marketing Manager for the Transit, Ford of Britain and Ford of Ireland, CV show at the NEC, and I'm here to introduce the star of the show, the new e-Transit. So, I think the first thing for me is choice. And what I mean by that is this thing is going to be available in a lot of different variations. So you'll have it in a van, a double cabin van, and a chassis cab. We are also going to offer it in a range of GVMs. It's going to be available in a 350, a 390 and a 425. Big ticket item for me is the range. At the moment, the targeted range on a 390 GVM is 196 miles. So the battery size is 68 kilowatt usable. In talking about choice, you've also got two choices of power output. It's going to be available in a 184 PS and a 269 PS. Torque's also important. This thing's going to have 430 newton meters of torque. So to put that in perspective, top end of diesels at the moment for us, you're looking at 390 newton meters of torque. Okay, so one thing we're doing as well in terms of that choice is on speed limiters. So the idea being is that, just as an example, on a 350 GVM, speed limiter is about 80 miles an hour. But the choice is, if you want, there will be speed limiters, and if you limit the speed, you increase the range. But that's for the customer to make their decision on. Okay, some of the unique things that you'll notice about the e-Transit to make it stand out. You notice the fact on the front grille, it's completely different, it's unique, but you'll also see the charging point. In terms of charging, again, that's a key thing from us. 3 different variations. So AC charging is 100% in 8.2 hours. It's also got fast charging, and that's 80% in 34 minutes. That's 34 minutes. And then home charging in 24 hours. Okay, in terms of series availability, it's going to be available on both a Leader and a Trend series. All of the vehicles for the e-Transit are rear-wheel drive with independent rear suspension. Now, we've packaged the battery underneath the load box. This means that it is uncompromised load cube. Alongside that, we've introduced a number of new features as well. So with this product, we're going to have a 360-degree camera, reverse brake assist, and as standard, you get lane keep aid, lane departure warning, and automatic emergency braking systems. So on the rear of the vehicle, we've also made sure we have some unique badging to make the e-Transit stand out. But in terms of payloads, on the van, it's 1758 kilograms, and on the chassis, it's 2090 kilograms. But one of the things we've looked at is when we package the battery underneath, is the fact that loading height is minimal from a diesel. So literally that step in the van height is almost unchanged from a rear-wheel drive diesel. And as mentioned earlier on, the cube is unchanged from a diesel, so you can go up to 15.1 meters cube. Again, a new feature for us is we've got something called Power Onboard. In essence, you've got a big battery underneath the vehicle, and we've designed it so that you can actually use that power to power other things, such as tools on site. So you'll see communications material from us that will show a building site with power leads coming from the back of the van, powering things like drills, etc. The vehicle will also be able to tow up to 750 kilograms. Now, in terms of the interior, the driver and passenger compartment, again, some new features. It's got an electronic park brake, it's got a rotary e-shifter, it's got a whole new electrical architecture with a Sync 4 system, and that comes with a 12-inch screen. So as you'd expect from a Ford vehicle, it's fully connected. We've also got a couple of new features as well. It's got a new semi-automatic AC system, and that's going to be standard. And then because it's fully connected, it's also got the ability to remote start and preheat the cabin before you get in it. Again, continuing with a raft of new features, it's got keyless start standard, and it's also got a colour driver's cluster. And then additional to that, quick clear windscreen is standard, dual power heated single mirrors, and dual passenger heated front seats. So, in summary from me, we talked about the range. It's class leading. It also has that choice capability. So if you want further range, there's things like the speed limiters you can access. But in terms of choice, remember, you can have this in a van, a double cabin van, a chassis cab. You've got a range of GVMs that you can choose between, and you've got different series that you can choose between as well. So today at the CV show is the full European launch, and first production will start in February next year. Thank you.